Good morning and Jai Hind everyone. So yesterday we were discussing about the identity which be based on product into sum or difference and vice versa. Okay. So the four identities are there, and you have to learn it. And today we are also discussing about the some more identity in which you see that the trigonometric functions are given in a form of sum and difference, and you express that in a form of product. Okay. So these are so first you write first identity sine x plus sine y. Sine x plus sine y is equal to 2 sine x plus y by 2 cos x minus y by 2. Cos x minus y by 2. Yes, write it. Now second identity sin x minus sin y. Sin x minus sin y is equal to 2 cos x plus y by 2 sin x minus y by 2. And third is cos x plus cos y. Cos x plus cos y is equal to 2 cos x plus y by 2 cos x minus y by 2. And fourth one, cos x minus cos y is equal to minus 2 sine x plus y by 2 sine x minus y by 2. So here you have four identities which helps you to convert any that is function which is in a form of sum or difference, so it be expressed that in a form of product. Okay, so what is the importance of that? Yeah, what you do when you express any trigonometric function which be in a form of sum or difference, and uh, that be expressed in a form of product. So suppose if you have any trigonometric function in a form, that means in the form of fraction, and if you want to reduce it, so this identity helps you to do so. Okay, so if it be expressed in a form of product, you can very easily cancel out the term which be common in numerator and denominator. So this is the importance of this identity. Understand? So note it. That is also very important identity. You note it. So here I am not that is proving all the identity. Yes, but trying to prove first and fourth, because these two are different, and the rest second and third are of similar type as you do in first identity. Prove of first identity, or that means second and third, or they are all of same type. Okay, so here I that means trying to that means prove only first identity and fourth identity. That is only for the learning point of view, how such type of identity is derived. Okay, so just listen one by one. So first of all, I am trying to prove your first identity. So what you do in that case, so here you suppose the terms of x and y as here you suppose let x is equal to a plus b, and y is equal to a minus b. Here you suppose the value of x and y in this way. So if you solving that means this a plus b is equal to x and a minus b is equal to x, so you have the value of a and b in this way. Understand? So this implies if you are adding these two equations, b and b is cancel out, and you have the value of a as x plus y by 2. The value of a is obtained as x plus y by 2, and if you are subtracting these two, a is cancel out, and you have the value of b, and that value of b is equal to x minus y by 2. So in this way, on solving these two equations which you supposed here, you have the value of a and b. So if you have these two values, now putting that values which is given here, x is equal to a plus b and y is equal to a minus b in left side. Suppose here you put it in place of x and y. So if you are taking left side of that expression, so you have here x sine x plus sine y. Now putting the value of x and y here. So in place of x, what you write? You write a plus b. And plus here you write sine of a minus b. Now, if you are using the identity which you are studying yesterday, so what is the formula for that? You know the 2 sine a cos b means 2 sine x cos y. Already you know this formula. 2 sine x cos y is equal to sine x plus y plus sine x minus y. So this identity is like that. Okay. This complete identity can be written as 2 sine a cos b. So that can be written as 2 sine a cos b. Now what you do here, you put the value of a and b which you obtained here. So you have 2 sine yes x plus y by 2 into cos x minus y by 2, and that is your right side. That is your right side. Okay. So in this way you can prove this identity. Yes, note it. In this way you can prove this identity. In the similar way you can prove second and third also. But fourth identity is quite different, and in that identity here you have cos x minus cos y is equal to minus times of 2 sine x plus y by 2 sine x minus y by 2. That's why I prove here. Okay, note it. So fourth one, cos x minus cos y, cos x minus cos y is equal to minus 2 sine x plus y by 2 sine x minus y by 2, x minus y by 2. Okay, so here you're trying to prove this one. Again, you have to follow the same step as you do in previous question. So here you again assume let x is equal to a plus b and y is equal to a minus b. And on solving these two equations for a and b, you have a. Rishabh, mute yourself. So here you have x, a value of a as x plus y by 2 and value of b is x minus y by 2. So in this way you have the value of x and y. Sorry, value of a and b. No, yes, applying same concept. So taking left side, so which is cos x minus cos y. So if you put it there, you have cos a plus b minus cos a minus b. Okay. Now if you are seeing the formula, this one identity and the identity which you that means study yesterday. So this is matched with which identity? Okay. So there you already know that 2 sine x sine y. 2 sine x sine y is equal to cos a minus b minus cos a plus b. Okay. That is what? Cos a minus b minus cos a plus b. And here you see that that is opposite to that. Here you have cos a plus b minus times of cos a minus b. So here you take minus common. So if you take minus common, what you have? So that is in the form of cos of a minus b minus cos a plus b. Minus cos a plus b, it convert it in this form. So this can be written as minus times of 2 sine a minus times of 2 sine a sine b. Understand? Now putting the value of a and b, you will have your answer. So 2 sine x plus y by 2 and sine x minus y by 2, which is your right side, which is your right side. Okay. So overall, here you have, in that means in this topic, you have total 8 formula, 8 identities are there, and using that identity, first of all you trying to solve the questions based on it. Then we go to other set of identities, and that are known as half angle relation and 1/3 angle of relation. All we that means studying about that identity. Understand? Okay. So first of all, you're trying to practice on such type of identities. Understand? Okay. So here you have 4 identities. Okay. So right question. So your question is, yes, noted better. Express the following product. Your first question is express the following product into sum or difference. Into sums or difference. So your first question is 2 sine 5x cos 3x. Here you have a trigonometric identities which is in terms of product. You have to express this in a form of sum or difference. So yes, if you learn that identity, so you can very easily solve that one. So what is which form is that? 2 sine x cos y. Okay. So if you applying the identity 2 sine x cos y, so the 2 sine x cos y is equal to sine a plus b, means sine x plus y plus sine x minus y. Understand? So applying there. So what you write? That is equal to sine 5x plus 3x plus sine 5x minus 3x, and simplifying it, that is your answer. So that is equal to sine 8x plus sine 2x, and that is your answer. Okay. So in this way, you can simplifying it. Only you have to applying the identity, you will have your answer. Okay. In the same way, right next, second question, cos 9x into cos 4x. Cos 9x into cos 4x. Here you have to express the identity in a form of sum or difference. But if you compare the identity which you know, that is started with 2 cos x cos y. But here 2 is not given. So what you do? You have to make it. So you have to divide and multiplying by 2. So 1 by 2 into 2, cos 9x into cos 4x. 1 by 2 into 2, cos 9x into cos 4x. Now applying the identity for 2 cos x cos y. And 2 cos x cos y is equal to cos a plus b, means cos x plus y plus cos x minus y. So write it, cos 9x plus 4x plus cos 9x minus 4x, and simplifying, so you have 1 by 2 cos 13x plus cos of 5x, and that is your answer. Yes, noted better. Done. In the same way, your next question is third, 3 sine 13x, right? 3 sine 13x sine 3x. you have to express this in a form of sum and difference. But what is your identity? Your identity is 2 sine x sine y. 2 sine x sine y. So again, you divide by 2 and multiplying by 2. So that is 2 sine 13x sine 3x. So what is the identity of 2 sine x sine y? So that is cos x minus y minus cos x plus y. So applying it. So 3 by 2 into, so cos x minus y. So 13x minus 3x minus cos 13x plus 3x. Okay. And simplifying. So 3 by 2 into cos 10x minus cos 16x. So that is your answer. Yeah. So here you that means learn how you convert. That means the product function. That is the function which be in a form of product into the form of sum and difference. In the same way, write next question. Express each of the following as the product. Express each of the following as a product. Yes, same type of question. Okay, second question and write it. Its first part that is given cos 5x plus cos 3x. Cos 5x plus cos 3x. And you have to express that function in the form of product. So what do you write here? Here you applying the identity cos x plus cos y. Okay, so cos x plus cos y is equal to 2 cos x plus y by 2 cos x minus y by 2. Yes, only you have to applying the formula as it is. Okay, so applying it. So 2 cos x plus y means 5x plus 3x by 2 cos x minus y. So write 5x minus 3x by 2 and simplifying. So you have 2 cos 4x and here you have cos x. So your answer is 2 cos 4x into cos x. Okay. In the same way, next part, that is your first part. And in second part, here you have sine 9x minus sine 3x. Sine 9x minus sine 3x. Oh, sorry, 2x is given. So write here 2x. Sine 9x minus sine 2x. So this is in a form of sine x minus sine y. And sine x minus sine y is equal to 2 cos x plus y by 2 sine x minus y by 2. So applying it, 2 cos x plus y, so 9x plus 2x by 2 and sine 9x minus 2x by 2. So that is equal to 2 cos 11x by 2 and sine 7x by 2. Sine 7x by 2. So that is your answer. In the same way, one more part is also there. You write it. Third part of it. Cos 5x minus cos 11x minus cos 11x. So that is in the form of cos x minus cos y. And cos x minus cos y is equal to minus 2 sine a x plus y by 2 sine x minus y by 2. Understand? So you applying that. So what you write? Here you write minus 2 sine x plus y by 2. So 5x plus 11x upon 2 into sine x minus y. So 5x minus 11x whole divided by 2. Okay, and simplifying it, and that will be your answer. So minus 2 sine, here you have 16x by 2, so that is 8x, and here you have sine minus 6x by 2, so minus sine 3x, sine minus 3x. But you know, sine minus x is equal to minus sine x. Sine of minus x is equal to minus sine x. So if this minus is comes out, so it becomes positive. So you can write 2 sine 8x into sine 3x. So that we express in a form of product. In a form of product. So here you, that means understand how you applying the formula or the identity, means 8 identities are there in a question. Means here you express product function in a form of product as the that means a form of sum or difference, or sum of difference into the form of product. Okay, now right, next question. Yes, right, prove that, right, prove that 2 sine 5 pi by 12, prove that 2 sine 5 pi by 12 cos pi by 12 is equal to 2 plus root 3 upon 2. You have to prove this identity. Means question. 2 sine 5 pi by 12 cos pi by 12 is equal to 2 plus root 3 by 2. So if you are taking here left side, so that is 2 sine 5 pi by 12 cos pi by 12. Now you applying the identity 2 sine A cos B. Just see 2 sine A cos B. So 2 sine A cos B is equal to sine A plus B plus sine A minus B. Okay. So applying here. So what is that? Sine A plus B means 5 pi by 12 plus pi by 12. Okay. So sine x plus y. So sine x plus y plus sine x minus y. So 5 pi by 12 minus pi by 12. Now simplifying. So that is equal to sine 6 pi by 12. And 6 pi by 12 means what? Pi by 2. So here you have sine pi by 2, or plus here you have sine, yes, simplifying. So that is equal to what? 4 pi by 12, and 4 pi by 12 means what? Pi by 3. Now write its value. Sine pi by 2 means sine 90 degree, which is 1, plus sine pi by 3, which is root 3 by 2. Yes, taking LCM, and you will have your answer. So if you are taking LCM, so that is 2 plus root 3 whole upon 2. Yes, that is your right side. 2 plus root 3 by 2. So in this way, you can simplifying its value. Yes. Right, next question. Yes, prove that cos pi by 4 plus x, cos pi by 4 plus x plus cos pi by 4 minus x is equal to root 2 cos x, root 2 cos x. You have to prove this result. So this result here you prove by two methods. One which you already know by using the formula cos x plus y and cos x minus y. You can find its result, no doubt. And the one result is obtained by using the identity which you already that is studying today, means cos x plus cos y. If you applying the identity cos x plus cos y, so no doubt it takes some less time to solve it. Understand? So just check it. So here you take left side. So the first method you already know. So that's why here you write cos pi by 4 plus x plus cos pi by 4 minus x. Understand? Now applying the formula for cos x plus cos y. So that is 2 cos x plus y by 2 means pi by 4 plus x plus pi by 4 minus x whole upon 2. You write in this way. So what is that? 2 cos x plus y by 2. Then cos x minus y by 2. So you write pi by 4 plus x and change its sign minus pi by 4 plus x whole divided by 2. Whole divided by 2 you applying in this way. Now you see x is cancel out. Here pi by 4 is cancel out. So 2 cos, here you have just see pi by 4 plus pi by 4, that is equal to 2 pi by 4. That is equal to 2 pi by 4. And if you, that means multiplying 4 by 2, so you have 2 pi by 8. And 2 pi by 8 means what? Pi by 4. So that is equal to pi by 4. Understand? So you have 2 cos pi by 4 and into cos, just see here, x plus x is 2x and 2x by 2 is equal to 2. Sorry, 2x by 2 is x. So here you have 2 cos pi by 4 into cos x. Yes, putting its value. Pi by 4 means 45 degree. Pi by 4 means 45 degree. So that is equal to 2 into 1 by root 2. 2 into 1 by root 2. Yes, 2 into 1 by root 2. And here you have cos x. So simplifying it, so you have root 2 cos x. That is your right side. And first method you already know about it. But in examination, you can applying any method. Either you applying solve it, prove it by applying an identity cos x plus y plus cos x minus y, okay, or this one by this method. It's your choice. So in the similar way, same way you can trying to solve other question also. Yes, prove it. Liquidity. Next question. Cos 3 pi by 4 plus x. Cos 3 pi by 4 plus x minus cos 3 pi by 4 minus x is equal to, you have to prove minus root 2 sine x. Yeah, same type of question. Minus root 2 sine x, you have to prove it. So how you prove this result? Taking left side and applying the identity cos x minus cos y. And you know, cos x minus cos y is equal to minus 2 sine x plus y by 2 sine x minus y by 2. Applying here on left side. So first you take left side and write cos 3 pi by 4 plus x minus cos 3 pi by 4 minus x, and applying here minus 2 sine x plus y by 2 means 3 pi by 4 plus x plus 3 pi by 4 minus x whole divided by 2. So here you have 2 sine x plus y by 2, sine x minus y by 2. So you have 3 pi by 4 plus x minus 3 pi by 4 plus x. Just change your sign and whole divided by 2. And check it. X cancel out. 3 pi by 4 cancel out. And simplifying it. So that is written as minus 2 sine. What is that? 3 pi by 4. Just check it. 3 pi by 4 plus 3 pi by 4 means 2 times of 3 pi by 4 by 2. So 2 and 2 is cancel out. You have 3 pi by 4 into sine 2x by 2. So that is sine x. Now here you want to, here you find the value of 3 pi by 4. So 2 sine, yes, 3 pi by 4 can be written as pi minus pi by 4. Now, in which quadrant it lie? Pi minus pi by 4, that is in second quadrant. In second quadrant, sign is positive. So you can write 2 sine pi by 4 into sine x. And you know the value of sine pi by 4. So that is 2 into 1 by root 2 sine x. So that is equal to minus root 2 sine x. Minus root 2 sine x is your answer. That is your right side. Yes. Note it. Okay. Next question. Yes, prove that sine x plus sine 3x, sine x plus sine 3x upon cos x plus cos 3x is equal to tan x, tan 2x. You have to prove that that is equal to tan 2x. So what you do? Here you take left side, applying the identity of sine x plus sine y, and here you applying the identity for cos x plus cos y. Okay, so no doubt your left side, that is numerator and denominator part of your left side, are converted in the form of product, and maybe some terms are common, so it will cancel out and you will have your answer. Okay, so applying it left side. So here you have sine x plus sine 3x upon cos x plus cos 3x. Yes, applying the identity for sine x plus sine 3x. Understand? So what is that? 2 sine x plus y by 2 means x plus 3x by 2. 2 sine x plus y by 2 cos x minus y by 2. So x minus 3x by 2 you write in this way. X minus 3x by 2. In the same way, cos x plus cos y, so 2 cos x plus y by 2, x plus 3x by 2, and cos x minus 3x by 2. So here you see that these two terms may cancel out, and here 2 and 2 is cancel out. Now see what is remains here. So sine x plus 3x, which is 4x. 4x by 2, so write sine 2x. And yes, in the same way, here you have cos 2x. And sine 2x by cos 2x is equal to tan 2x. That is your right side. So in this way, by using identity, you can prove the result. Okay, so the same type of question. Next question. Cos 9x minus cos 5x. Cos 9x minus cos 5x whole divided by sine 17x minus sine 3x is equal to, you have to prove minus sine 2x upon cos 10x. Yes, same type. Using left side, applying the identity. So applying it. So here you take again left side, cos 9x minus cos 5x divided by sine 17x minus sine 3x. So here you applying cos x minus cos y. So minus 2 sine x plus y by 2. So 9x plus 5x, 9x plus 5x by 2. Sine x minus y by 2. So 9x minus 5x upon 2. And in denominator, what you write? Sine x minus sine y. So 2 cos x plus y by 2 means 17. Oh, 17x is there. So 17x plus 3x by 2